The biggest lesson I learned when I first started was I was trying to put so much dye because in your head you're thinking, oh, the more dye, the more color I'll get. And then
Mm-hmm.
you end up with all these air bubbles and like spots on the disc that don't take dye. And so that was one of the first things I figured. I was, talking to friends that had done it and just like using the least amount of dye you could possibly use so that you got the most like spread and like, so that's probably the one of the main ones. But the mound, I mean, I don't know. I usually just try to make it as perfect as I can. I'm kind of OCD, so I'm like trying to make sure there's no air bubbles in it or whatever. But yeah, that's probably the biggest thing for me is just the amount of dye. I've figured out that a lot of people, and me too, thought that you just put a bunch of dye on there and it'll whatever. But